Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Teen Wolf Season 2, and this is episode 12, and this is the season finale of Teen Wolf, and my guess, the show will probably go back on air, sometime in the winter, because they have a 24 episode, renewal for Season 3, and usually when summer shows have that, usually a lot of times the ABC Family has that, and they usually start their season again in the winter, and then go back to the summer, so I'm hoping that what happens in Teen Wolf because I really don't want to wait that long for, new episodes because Teen Wolf has definitely been a great show for the summer and it's an awesome show. So I definitely can't wait, especially after the season finale. But let's see what happened in the season finale. In this episode we get to see Gerard, Allison's grandfather's master plan, seeing what exactly why he wanted the Kanma. We find out that he has cancer and that's the reason he wanted the wolf bite and Jackson was really his last plan for his survival. And he doesn't care who gets in his way. Allison, he will kill Allison in a minute. He will kill his son in a minute. He would kill anybody in a minute just to survive. And again, he would become a werewolf. His, daughter, didn't become. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if Gerard's related to Allison's father, Allison's mother. I think it's Allison's mother, but whatever. Anyway, so in any instance, he will kill anybody. And actually, Allison's father is worried about Allison because of this. Because, he's like, I don't trust Gerard. I'm going to trust you guys. I don't even care. I know, we haven't been the best of friends, but we both have Allison's interests, and he's telling this to Scott. So now Scott and Allison's father kind of team up in this episode with, everyone else, with Peter, with Derek, with Isaac. All these people team up to try to defeat Gerard. And, so they kind of defeat him. There is a cliffhanger that says that he kind of is still alive. What exactly is happening, and we'll probably find out in the next season. We also get to see Jackson turn into a werewolf in this episode because the Kanma finds out the reason the Kanma is a Kanma is because he feels like he doesn't belong. And when Lydia says, I love you and gives back the key, Jackson says, oh, someone actually does care for me. And that's how he becomes, a full-fledged werewolf. And, I'm still confused, how Lydia even, is coping with all this. Because, Lydia doesn't know, the full picture of werewolves and, all Kanma stuff. She knows some stuff about it, but, I was just very confused of what she actually knows, and I'm guessing maybe next season we'll find out exactly what she knows. And I'm guessing she will know everything by next season of Jackson's a werewolf, Scott's a werewolf, who Peter is, since this whole season was about her being manipulated by Peter. One question I really wanted answered was Lydia, what's her immunity and what that's all about. And I'm hoping by next season we get the answer for that. Because I still feel why is she immune? Does that make her special for some reason? Are they going to use her immunity for other things, So I'm hoping we get to see a little bit more of that story in the next season. Because that's kind of one of the disappointments I had with this episode. Really love that Jackson and Lydia scene. It was really nice. And it really is heartbroken, you're sitting on the edge of your seat with that scene, but, I still want to figure out, what exactly is Lydia, and, that's some question I feel like it's really been dragging on, and I feel like they should at least answer, why is she immune, and, that's something I still feel like, this whole season they really could have told us the answer for that. So, that's one little disappointment I have with this, but again, that Jackson and Lydia scene, I really loved it, even though I'm not, a humongous Jackson and Lydia fan. I'm more of a Styles and, Lydia shipper. Although they had really great moments in this episode also. But towards the end of this episode, he's like, alright, Jackson and Lydia together, And, I don't know how I feel about that because, like I said, I like Styles and Lydia better. And, Styles has been trying to get Lydia for such a long time. And I was kind of upset. Styles is going to have to keep trying, And hopefully in the end they do end up together. But I know there's a lot of Jackson and Lydia fans out there. And I just felt like even for me, who really isn't a Jackson and Lydia fan, I just thought it was really touching. And they really had a good moment in this episode. We also have another cliffhanger. There's a pack of alphas coming to season 3. And what exactly that pack of alphas will bring to, this whole entire show, who knows, but it definitely should be interesting, you know. I personally love Peter in this episode. You guys know I'm a big Peter fan also. He was very funny in this episode, and I can't wait to see what he brings to season 3, because again, he's a character I feel like we haven't really gotten to see that much, even though he just returned. My 2 favorite characters, obviously, are Peter and Lydia, but, I just hope we get to see a little bit more of them in the next season, especially with the whole alpha thing going on. Which side will Scott take? You know, will Scott really be in a pack? Even though in this episode he did state, you know, I'm not gonna be in a pack. Also, really good scene in this episode was, again, the ending. Something that I feel like a lot of people have problems with in this end of the season was Allison's 360. You know, her being on her grandfather's side just because her mother died, but her mother chose to die. You know, a lot of people have problems with that. And I gotta say, I had problems with that too. And again, in this end of this episode, it's still like saying, "Oh, I can't be with you, Scott." Like, what's forcing you not to be with Scott now? Like, your father is like kind of accepting Scott, kinda. You know, it doesn't seem like who knows really what's going to happen next season, but it doesn't seem like he hates Scott, you know, like, your grandfather did. But I just hope that they do end up together. I love their relationship, but it still seems like Allison is so hesitant to be with Scott, but, like, what is stopping her to be with her? It's like, oh, we have to break up. And, like, Scott says, I just feel like we will be together one day, you know, fate will bring us together. So I thought that was a very touching scene. I really liked it. And I mean, I hope Allison and Scott end up together, but I think Allison's going to have this whole journey, try to figure out, like, again, what she tried to figure it out in this season, except she went totally to a different direction, you know, she went to a total radical direction. But she tried to figure out, alright, what am I, the hunter, or am I, you know, gonna help, you know, Scott, you know, and I feel like she's still trying to figure that out. I think they can't be together until she really does figure out, alright, where do I play in this scene, you know, what do I play in this whole entire supernatural world. And I think it should be interesting. I think season three will see a little bit more of her, maybe not taking the radical side of her being, you know, want to kill everybody, and maybe not the radical side of like, oh, I hate my family, but kind of find that center of like, oh, how can I fit in the supernatural world? So, like I said, this episode was really good. A lot of unexpected things. It really sets up for great things in season 3. I'm totally excited. This is definitely one of my favorite shows. And again, I'm just really excited to see what happens next. Can't believe we have to wait, you know, how many months we have to wait. Probably like until the winter or even the summer. But, you know, who knows when the show's going to be coming back. But at least we have a 24 episode order for season 3. Instead of a 12 episode order, and maybe we get like fit more story. I feel like with the 12 episode orders, you can't really fit, you know, a big story, the big plot of the season that much. You know, you have to kind of cram it. But with this 24 episodes, you can really fit a big story, especially with such a big story with the alpha, you know, pack coming to this show, which is going to be really exciting, I think. I just can't wait to see more villains and, like, who's going to be that big bad guy now. You know, this season was Gerard and the Kanema, and last, you know, season was Peter, so I think it should be interesting seeing new villains. I think that's what they're trying to do with each season. Get a new villain, you know, get a new direction. I like that they're trying to do that. So definitely, I thought this was a really good episode. There's here and there, I feel like there should have been, like, a little bit more Lydia and Jackson, maybe them talking in the end. I felt like maybe should have seen them, you know, just describing all that whole moment. There's some scenes here and there I wish they had, but I still think it was perfect. I think the reason I say that is because I don't want to wait all these months to, you know, see these people's reaction. But, you know, that's TV shows, so you're gonna have to wait with these hiatuses. But definitely, good episode. Tell me in the comments below what you thought about this episode, what surprised you, what didn't surprise you, what you enjoyed. Also, before I end this review, I also really enjoyed Scott's mom in this. I like that she kind of took a part in the supernatural world, and I really like that she's taking more of a part in the show. So tell me in the comments below what you guys thought about this, what characters you like the most, what you think is going to happen in season 3. Yeah, so sorry this review was up so late, but definitely want to get it up because this is the season finale review. So this is Comic Uno. Again, tell me in the comments below what you thought about this episode and what's going to happen in season 3. So guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Ren situations, and see ya. Bye guys.